Okay, switches up.
Switches up, all of them.
Yep. Hold these two in, it comes on. Okay?
Alright.
Now, you see how the timer starts going?
Yes.
So immediately after I turn the transmitter on, what I'll do is this cut, you want to put that back to cut, because it won't activate when you plug the battery in unless this is on cut.
Okay.
And then I just, out of habit, always go down here, click the timer, and then click reset, and then go back. That way your timer is at 0.
Okay.
Now I've never flown it. I always bring it down well before the
screen
timer
here.
goes off.
This is a touch screen.
It's a touch screen.
Okay.
And there's videos to navigate. It's all set up from the factory. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to trim anything. It's good to go. The only thing I did do was set the timers. So they're set at 7 minutes, which is like 3 minutes of safe time.
That's more than I'd ever
Right.
Played.
So I always brought it down way early too. So there you go. Your transmitter is ready. Okay. Let's go over here. We'll take this. I'll show you. Take the canopy off.
Did you buy this new?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. I've probably flown it 10 times. Between here and my backyard. I always take these out.
Yeah. Have you flown it out here?
Yeah. Yep. So then pull the canopy off. I'll just hold it right here and kind of lightly squeeze the nose and just pull back.
Okay.
It's just a magnet. Now when you set this down, you want to be real careful, or find you maybe something you can set it on to where this isn't holding the pressure, or set it in the grass real lightly so you don't snap that off.
Okay. It just slides out?
Just slide straight out.
Okay.
And then when you slide in, you kind of wiggle it, and you'll see it clip in, and it'll catch these 4 holes here.
Okay.
So this battery is the battery that came with it.
All right.
4 cell, 5200. All of them are 5200s.
Okay.
When you put this one in, it butts up against this tray here.
All right.
Okay? And that's your CG on that one. So what you do is the transmitter's ready. This is where we want to take off from. We plug it in. It'll beep and do a few things. The first time you plug it in, like for today, it's going to find its coordinates and stuff. This light right here is going to keep flashing. It's going to flash blue. And it's going to, right now it's finding its GPS coordinates.
Yes.
So it's going to flash blue for the first time you start it up during the day to find its area. It takes a couple minutes. It'll start, and then it'll start going green. When it goes green, that means she's ready for takeoff. So we got 95% on there, so I'll do a quick little 1 minute or so demo to show you how to start it.
Okay.
It's so easy, and I seen you flying that little one. You've done great with that. This one is it's just bigger, so there's the green. Okay, so it's found its position pretty quick.
Like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. So then I just kind of make sure them wires aren't in the way.
Yeah.
And I slide it forward, and then bam. That's it. So she's ready to go from there.
Now, does it matter since you got positioning if you turn it around and head the nose into the wind?
Nope.
Okay.
It'll find its position when you go to land it. So here's your return home button. Okay.
Yes.
So all the switches stay up except for this one. It's on cut. This is going to activate when I'm ready to activate it.
Yeah.
That's our key there. So.
Okay.
If you want to land it with return to home, all you do, basically, now here's the thing too, like, if I was right here, considering we've got that, I wouldn't hit return to home, just because when you hit return to home, it might go up and over a little bit to find its positioning.
Yeah.
And then it'll come down. You know what I mean? So, like, if there's trees kind of close, I don't know. I've never seen it travel more than 2 or 3 feet, but you just know.
Okay.
So anyhow, I'll show you though, and then if it does start to drift that way, you can steer it. You can still steer it when it's on return to home. It'll just continue to find home. Now, say if it's coming home, you got to return to home, and you want to rotate it left or right or face it the other way, it'll still come home.
Okay.
And as soon as but if you don't want it to return home, say you're like, never mind, I want to abort, return to home, you just flip the switch back up, and then you got back control. Another thing, I always keep it on GPS. because it's 3 modes.
Okay.
GPS is it flies itself essentially, and then angle you're in control of up and down. All that. Just keep in GPS. I've never flown it out of GPS.
Okay.
All right. So what I'll do, let's step back. Okay. So to start her up, you're gonna put that trigger down for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Run.
Alright, got that.
And that's it. She'll spool all the way up. You hear it level out. And the controls are super gentle. You don't need a whole lot. And she'll take off.
Oh, I love that sound of that.
Oh, it's great. The big props are great.
Alright.
So, you see what happens? Bam, I let off.
Uh-huh.
Even with the wind and everything, it won't drift away from you. It'll stay right in its place.
Once you take the controls off of it, it'll stay there.
Yeah,
huh?
wherever it's at, look.
Even that little 120 will try to do that, but
Yeah.
it won't. It will not do it.
It don't have the power to
exactly.
fight the wind. Like this one is big enough to, hold. And so, so then you just fly her full up, forward.
Alright.
You know the controls of the heli.
I've messed with helicopters for over 7 years,
Yeah.
and I've never gotten good. I still fly tail end, but I can fly like you're doing now. I can do that maneuver, and I can come toward me and fly by me and turn around, but I still land tail end.
Do you?
Yes.
So
I
see, then
feel
just let off.
comfortable that way.
If I want to stomp, I let off and just.
I'll be darned. Man, that is cool. It looks red and white. It looks a little bit like my 2 little ones. I got a 220 size and a 150 size.
That wind doesn't like that backward.
All right. All right. Good enough.
And then I hold it down good and steady, and then I flip cut.
And that turns her off, huh?
Turns her off.
Okay, well, it does not look like it's going to have been out on a calmer day.
Yeah.
I'll probably bring it out here, same place, and get away from this flagpole
Exactly.
a little bit. And just do me some tail end stuff and movement around and so forth.
Yeah, I'd say if you're out there, you
Yeah.
really got nothing to worry about because you're never going to take
No.
it to the trees.
No.
Another thing, Jack, just okay, so it's on cut. I always leave the transmitter on, then I'll go unplug it.
Right.
As long as
right.
that's on cut, then blades cannot activate.
Okay. Good.
But what on the video, the demo video for them, what they tell you to do is like every 5 or 6 flights or so, there's these screws. You just want to. It's really simple. Just check. Obviously, you can unscrew these 2 screws. Okay. And then this way, there's 2 screws. So you take 2 of the same size and just make sure they're good and tight. You know what I mean? Just a safety precaution to make sure your head is on there tight and everything.
Okay.
So I've done that, I don't know, probably 4 flights ago, 5 flights ago. You could, just make sure, as due diligence, just check them bolts every now and then. They call them, I guess they call them the Jesus bolts, because if they fly off, they say there's a good chance you'll meet your maker. I don't know.
Oh.
That's what they say. So real quick, one more thing I'll show you. Okay, so that's factory battery. It just butts up, okay?
Okay.
These here, the aftermarket. And these, I bought these brand new just for this too, Jack. So these batteries are not old at all. Right here at that line where I marked it, but it's at the edge of that sticker. What I do is I put these just in there, and I stop that line right.
Okay, gotcha. Now the other one goes all the way back. These just go back to the marker.
Exactly, because that one doesn't fit back in there, but these do.
Okay.
Actually, really kind of intelligent how they designed this thing.
It is.
It's a really well made heli, and then of course you got your